Sorry, my whole thing just messed up. Is it going? It's being so weird. So confused if it's working or not. Anyways, I'm gonna start playing. We just had a little oopsie. Alright, it says it's working now. Alright, let's try that again. I did close my whole game because my screen was not up at all. So let's try that again and get it to work. What I was saying, I suppose I was just talking to nothing because it wasn't working, but at the end of the stream yesterday, I lost my CMOF. I didn't lose it. It's over there. But I died for the second time doing the exact same thing, which is really unfortunate. So I have to go back and get my CMOF again, and then I don't know if I ended up getting what I was trying to get, but I died twice trying to get it. So I'm hoping that I at least got what I was trying to get. But it was really embarrassing. I died twice in a manner of like 5 minutes trying to do the exact same thing. So hopefully it'll go a little better today because it was a little embarrassing. The clips on TikTok and Instagram, it's really funny. But we're gonna try to not repeat that. I'm gonna get my CMOS. Oh my gosh, I don't have both ears on and it sounded so weird. Alright, I'm gonna get my CMOS. I suppose I did get what I was trying to get because I do have the new rendezvous point. Because we decided yesterday. Hello, yes, everything is fine. I got it fixed. It was messing up and my screen wasn't showing, but I fixed it. Can you see it? I want to make sure it's working right. It looks like it's fixed. Let me know if it's all working. Yeah, the gibberish in the chat was me trying to figure out if my chat was working earlier, because I didn't have it visible. I just fixed that today. Sorry, that gibberish was me. You can see everything on the screen. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't have it set up to where you could see the chat on screen before. I fixed that this morning. Yeah, it was a big process. Had to look up a YouTube video on how to fix it, but I was trying to make sure. I was typing gibberish to see if it would show up on the stream, and it does. So I got that fixed, and I also got it so that if we get new followers while we're streaming, a cute little alert will pop up on the screen. And it should be really, really fun, because I got a follower the other day while I was streaming, and I only saw it because I have on my phone, I have the like stream manager for Twitch open, and that's the only way I saw that I got a new follower, and I wanted it to be visible. Yeah, I think, oh, that's where I'm going, but I'll go there in a second. Yeah, I really only get like one comment at a time, so I can move it down if we're missing stuff, but there aren't typically that many people in here. I can move it down if you want to see more of the chat box, but I just wanted to like block the screen for you. The last 2 comments can be seen. Okay, yeah, if more people come in here, I will move it. But I just want to be able to read what you're saying. You're the only one talking to me right now. And I don't want to block the screen, but I can move it down if you would prefer to see more of it. But I'm gonna get my CMOF back, and I don't think I need anything else down there. I do know, maybe I'll come back when my CMOF is, has a better, what's it called? A depth module. The chat looks fine for you, just wanted me to know about it. Yes, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Yeah, I'll move it down if we happen to get more people in here. Oh my gosh, I did not realize how close I was to the island. Hello, Hello, Hydra. Is it Hydra Loon? We talked about this the other day. Hello, hello. I'm so glad to see you guys back. Oh great. I'm getting a radio message at not a great moment. Hello, hello. Where does it want me to go on the island? Here? It's under. We'll go under. This is so scary. Ooh. Where do you go? I know there's an entrance down here. Yep, there we go. Yep, today we're doing Subnautica 1. Did I label it right? I've been labeling it wrong. Oh my gosh, see, I keep ducking. Here we go. Alright, I will leave my sea moth here. I did it right. Okay, thank you. You guys are the best. Alright, I see that.
We have to board the
There we go.
Aurora, repair the long-range comms,
It's dark.
make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders
The battery's
the
dead.
gave me, and they are
Can't
not
use
the
it
orders
anyway.
I'm giving you.
This
Alright,
is
thank
the
you
chain
guys
of
for
command.
telling me it
It's
looks
survival.
good.
My obligations as acting commander don't
Alright.
turn on their convenience.
Can't see
Get out of the water.
anything.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
It's literally easier to see underwater. We're gonna go to like
You
the
don't give me much choice.
other entrance.
Emergency transmission from second officer Key.
There's
2
a
hours after last activity.
I'm so scared and I feel like I'm ducking.
Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ.
I want to go in from like the side. I don't know where the I know. You'd think I'd know to carry extra batteries by now.
Lost at sea. Be safe.
Alright, how do I get on this island from the outside?
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
It doesn't look like I can get on right there, does it? No, not really. Maybe. No, maybe right here. I'm playing on my I'm playing on my PC. Can I get up this way? The battery thing is gonna be really annoying. And I keep going to locations at nighttime. I have no idea why. This is terrible. I did this the other day too. Not having any freaking batteries. It's like I've never played this game before. I'm like an entire rookie. I'm using a controller on my PC. This is terrible. I wish there was a way to know if it was like about to be daytime in this game, because I really don't like playing at night. Can I take a battery out of something else? What do I not need a battery in right now? My habitat builder? How do you change the battery? Nope. Nope. There we go. How do I take it out? Oh my gosh, this is actually terrible. I don't know how to control. Oh my gosh, there we go. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take the battery out of my habitat builder and put it in my flashlight. I just threw it on the ground. There it is. There we go. I don't know why I did that. If I hit the wrong button one more time, I'm actually gonna freak out. Alright, I do not need. It has 1%. 1%. Yeah, I know. I'm struggling today. I've literally been for the past like 2 hours trying to set up my Twitch. There we go. Because I could not figure out how to turn on where the chat is visible, but I finally figured it out. It took me forever, but it looks really nice. I really wanted it to be visible on screen, so I did. I fixed it. It's on screen. There's also going to be alerts if any followers happen while I'm streaming, which would be really nice because I'm like scared I'm going to miss someone following while I'm playing because I didn't have alerts on. So the alerts are now on, and I feel like a more professional streamer. I did not need to come down here, I don't think. I feel way more professional with my chat on and my alerts. It's gonna be so much fun. I need to figure out, I only have alerts on for new followers, I think. Now, how did I get in here? I have alerts on for new followers. I think you can also turn them on for like subscriptions, which would be a different alert. And for like whatever I don't know what you can like gift on Twitch, but whatever the like I guess gifting subscriptions. Oops. I'll fall if I go that way. Gifting subscriptions or whatever, I think that's a different alert. And it is daytime. And the whole purpose in coming here, I mean, there's story stuff here. Can people sub to me now? I think you can subscribe. I just don't know if I think it's like free right now. And I'm streaming through OBS Studios. Where's the easiest way to get where I'm trying to go? I'm streaming through OBS Studios, so I had to use like a browser source. I think the website is called Stream Elements to put the chat on the screen. Where is the habitat I'm looking for? But yeah, the alerts are from Twitch. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the chat bot. If you're talking about the alerts, yes, they're from Twitch. And I tested them and made sure they worked. So they should, I don't know why I'm leaning, like I can see more if I lean over instead of moving my camera. I'm gonna go to these ones up top, but I thought there was like a lower one somewhere. And I was gonna do that one first. I'm looking for there's 3 bases on this island. There's 2 up at the top of the mountains, like there's one up there, and there's another one on top of the other mountain, but there's like a lower one. There's 3. So I'm looking for the lower one before I go up the mountains, because I want to scan all of I don't see, I'm wasting my battery walking around my flashlight. I want to scan all the base pieces because that was one of the big things we were going to do last stream. Yes, I need the multi-purpose room as soon as possible. Last stream we were talking about, here it is. This is exactly what I was looking for. When you asked what I was looking for, this is exactly what I was looking for. Where's the multi-purpose room? Right here. All right. Yeah, I was just gonna keep walking until I found it, but I did find it. But we were talking about base building. I was like, I need to go to the island first, before I start building a base, because I don't want to. I never start with like the tubes and stuff. I should probably eat these while I'm here. I think I just ate the seeds. Did I eat seeds? I did not mean to. These guys are so annoying. Like, please, move. Alright, where's the entrance to this? Is it over here? I feel like I'm doing this to, like, dodge things, and I'm like, I feel like I want to fall out of my chair. Can you please? You are so very annoying. Is this the entrance? Oh, I can scan this. Yeah, they wanted me to build a base last time, and I said I wasn't doing it until I had these base pieces, because I do not build bases out of like the tubes. I refuse to. How do you jump again? Can I get in this way? I definitely can. I can't make it in the door. There we go. Yeah, I didn't want to build a base until
Chief's log, 5 weeks since
I'll let it
the
play.
crash. The only other survivors are my son, Mott, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. Son,
There we go.
I said wait for the storm to pass.
I think that's everything here. Oh no, I missed one. Hold
More
on.
to me than a plant patch.
How do I get over
You
here?
stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
There we
I'll
go.
stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of
Oh my
stormwater?
gosh.
Or how to
Please
concentrate
leave me
from
alone.
the air?
I know how to.
What is that thing?
I don't know. Found it outside in the sand.
Out of another ship.
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come
Oof.
to this
Can I
place.
go this way?
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters
Nope.
for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Sorry, I was trying to let her finish talking before I read what you guys were saying. Yeah, I never like to build with like the tube building pieces because the multipurpose room is just, it's like the perfect size building. So I never build a base before I get this island stuff, but I did ask last time if I should play like as the story guides me to stuff, or if I should just like I know where the islands are and I could go there. But we decided that we would play the way the developers intended, and not like skip around just because I know where stuff is. You've played Subnautica so many times that you have a set way of doing stuff. So do I. That's why last time I was talking about the place I build my base, I always do it in the exact same place. And I did see that you asked, where do I normally build my base? I normally build my base in the mushroom forest, closer to the Aurora. There's two. My health is low. My health's low because of those freaking
This island is a
crab things outside.
Look out of the window. No predators.
Is there
Fresh
anything
food.
else
No
here?
building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, but natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is Ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life
What
may
is
have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Do I have everything
Believe
here? I
me,
think so.
I'm thinking.
I prefer the look of the other mushroom forest, but I prefer the location of the one I typically build in. All right, we're going over there. I prefer the location of the one I was talking about just because when should I not be spoiling the game for anyone watching that hasn't played before? I don't know if that's like rude or not. But I like that because by the time you come back around for endgame, that's where the Lost River connects to the other one. The one I was talking about. So by the time I come back up to like the shallow water, I'll be back by my base again. So I only end up really ever building two bases, as opposed to like a whole bunch of different bases. I don't have. Do I have this? No. Okay. Apparently I do.
Dehydration and eventual death.
This is an indoor. There we go. Most people watching would already know everything about Subnautica 1. You're guessing. You usually build 6 bases? Why? That's so many bases. Oh, and I always, these are my favorite. What am I stuck on? These lantern fruit are my favorite for eating and for putting inside bases because they're so pretty. So whenever I do build a base, I am going to plant those because they're so pretty.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months.
I think that's everything. I'm gonna let it play and go back
I've been dreaming of it.
to my base.
Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
well, there's always the view.
That is the best voice log, in my opinion. That's why I let it play. I love that one. That one's so good. It's more comfortable for you to build 6 bases. I get what you're saying about having a base in like so many major areas. It's so much resource collecting to build like a decent sized base. That one plays in the cinematic. Oh, is it? No, that one's really good. I feel like it has so many like quotable lines. That one's good. But yeah, I do need a health thing. Those crabs, I think I was at full health when I got there, and those crabs just killed my health. No, my favorite spot up here to build a base is the mushroom forest I talked about, And then I always end up building a second one in the cove tree. Is that what you were talking about, Hydra Loon? Yeah, the tree cove? Yeah. That's where I always end up building my, like, deeper base. I just feel like that's a good between area. I feel like any lower than that, you won't use it. But, like, except for, like, one time. And it's pretty. Cove tree. Yeah, I love the cove tree. I'm pretty sure... What is this guy doing here? He's been here yesterday and today. Not supposed to be here. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is go get a health thing. Yeah, I usually put together the package to build the next base, put it in the sea moth, and then go. Yeah, that's what I do too. And I'm hoping we don't end up having to do a bunch of boring resource collection. They follow metal objects, but I've never seen one like hang around my, I was gonna say base, my life pod before. I've never seen one like stay for a prolonged period of time. I feel like it's been here a really long time. All right, I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna go play the radio messages, and I'll be quiet while they play.
I priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kassar. I said Kassar. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I'm gonna put a battery in this. And then I'm going to go to where I'm gonna build my base. I wish the guy that was in here yesterday was back because he was asking about me building a base. But I believe he's in my Discord. I will message him and let him know that I built a base if he wants to see it, because he was asking where I was gonna build my base and to see it. I think he wanted to see me build it, but I'll post the VOD in the Discord so he can see it too. But I'll go over there really fast and just show you guys where I'm gonna build it. Because this mushroom forest, the one over here that I'm talking about, is also the one that has all of the Cyclops fragments, the moon pool fragments. I think there's laser cutter fragments over here. Like a lot. There's so much useful stuff over here, which is why I like it. But I do think the other mushroom forest is prettier. I will give you that. And it is closer to, what's that biome called? The blood kelp forest? It's closer to the blood kelp forest. See? Right here. Cyclops fragments. But I literally build my base right here, in the middle of this little, almost said like a road. It's not a road, but like literally like right here. This is where I'm gonna build it. I do need to swim around here though, because I know I need a moon pool. But if I have, do I have metal? I should have grabbed mine. I should have grabbed my stuff first. What is this? Yeah, all the Cyclops fragments are here. I love this area. Where was that other one I saw? It's way over there. I'm gonna bring this. You build a main base in the shallows so you can return when you're ready to finish the game. One at the hole in the red grass. I'm assuming you mean the like jelly shroom cave. One in the mushroom forests. Oh, in both mushroom forests. One in the Lost River and one at the Cove Tree. That's a pretty good collection of bases you've got there. Now I typically stick with 2. I don't want to go all the way back. I should have brought at least titanium, but I mean it's all right here. I just wish I had the. Your main base is between the grassy plateaus, kelp forests, and shallows. You don't usually need more than that. Yeah, I normally build this one, and this one's good until you get to the Lost River, and then I build another base by the Cove Tree. That's typically how I do it. Where am I? All right, I should have brought titanium. All right, so we're gonna go get titanium. I definitely think building bases is fun, and especially if that's like your thing, like your favorite thing to do here is like build bases, which I know is the case for some people. I'm sure building like all kinds of bases everywhere is so fun. That's copper, which I could always use copper. That's what we struggled to find copper yesterday. I should have just grabbed the titanium while I was there. No, we're gonna really try to build this base today and move everything over to it and then be done with the life pod. That is my goal at this point. Once I have the sea moth and can travel a little bit better, my goal is to just completely be done with the life pod. So as soon as we have a base, a fabricator, and a radio, we are probably never going to go back to our life pod. To be fair, you never use the prawns. You never use the Cyclops. You always go for the prawn suit, the prawnage suit. No, I completely am with you on that. I am not a fan of the Cyclops, like at all. I think it's too clunky to drive. It's really, it's too annoying. I don't like it. So I agree with you fully. I never use the Cyclops. We might build one because they're cool. And I have before. I have built one before. Oh, I just hit something. I don't know what I just hit. I've built one before. It's just I don't like driving them. I love the prawn suit. The prawn suit is, I think I put it all in here. The prawn suit is awesome. I am very excited to have a prawn suit. I'm gonna grab all this stuff and go. I'll leave the flares. I don't care about the flares. I'm gonna grab all my titanium, and there's everything else I need is over there. I think to build a, what's it called? The solar panel. Where am I? We're going this way. To build like a solar panel, what is the thing called to go into your base? There's a hole in one of the red grasses that leads down to the blood kelp zone. I like to build a base at that hole to be able to scan for stuff. A hatch, yes, thank you. A hatch. I think you need quartz for a hatch, but there's quartz all over. Oh my gosh, there's quartz all over where I'm going, so I'm not worried about quartz, but I think everything else I have. Yeah, there's quartz all in this, the red grass biome here. But yeah, I typically decide where my base. See, there's quartz everywhere. I'm gonna grab some before I get all the way over there. I typically build my bases. Oh my god. Could I be more annoying? I don't notice, and then I try to pick up stuff. Build my bases based on scannable stuff. Which is why I like this mushroom forest so much, is because there's so many blueprints to scan here. Where was I before? I feel like I'm turned around because it's dark. Did I come in from the side? Where am I? I'm so confused. It's so dark. I don't want to go too far to either side because I know that if you do, there's a Reaper. At least, where am I? I know I'm in the mushroom forest. I know that. But I was like between two of them before. And now I can't tell because it's dark. If you can't tell, I'm very used to coming in a specific way. I think there's one there, one there. Is this where I was before? I need it to be daytime. I hate nighttime in this game. I think this is where I was talking about building, right? Or am I backwards? The life pod's that way. I don't think I'm backwards. I think this is good. Alright, I'm gonna build a multi-purpose room. And if I end up being in the wrong spot, I'm gonna be mad. You like to build a base in the underwater islands area too. Isn't there a Reaper there? I always just get the prawn suit from the Aurora. What else do I need? We'll do one of these, even though it's nighttime. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, great. There's only bone sharks in the floating islands. Okay, I thought there was a Reaper somewhere over there. Maybe I'm thinking of the other island. What am I missing for this? Quartz. What did I not? Oh, I didn't end up picking up the quartz. That's right. I remember now. I need 3 pieces of quartz, and it's probably in this red grass behind me. I'm thinking of the mountain island. That's the one with the alien weapon, right? There's like 5 Reapers over there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna do our very best to avoid the Reapers. They're my least favorite. Like the Ghost Leviathans are at least pretty. And I mean the Sea Dragon's unavoidable. You have a hard time finding the drill or grappling arm, that wreck. Where in the underwater islands? Oh, I have heard that actually. I always have a super hard time finding those. You try to build a base every 500 meters. That's really funny. I feel like that's not super common. That's so funny. But yeah, I have a really hard time finding... I don't think I've actually, funnily enough, I don't think I've ever found a grappling arm in this game. I found a drill arm. But now that you mention it, I really don't think I've ever found the grappling arm. Which is kind of sad. But I really don't think I've ever used one. Alright, I'm going to build this. We can power it, and then I'm going to build a hatch. Wow, yeah, I don't think so. I'm trying to remember. I really don't think I've ever found one. Because I think I had a lot of trouble finding either. Okay, come on. There we go. I think I was having a really hard time finding either. Without the grappling arm. It's possible. It's definitely possible to play without it.
30 seconds.
It's not easy.
Welcome aboard.
Like, at all. It's really, really not easy, but it is possible. I want an interior grow bed. And then I want to... Ooh. Okay. I want to get it as close to this wall as possible. There we go. You can finish the game without it. That I can attest that you can, but it's not pleasant. It's really not. Alright. Let's build at least one locker. I typically fill this thing with lockers. Maybe I shouldn't right now. I do want a locker for everything. That's what I talked about yesterday. I like the lantern fruit. I think they're pretty. But yeah, I'm going to end up with a locker for literally everything. I can't see. I probably should have a light on. We're going to have a titanium locker. We're going to have a copper locker. Oops. Copper locker. I'm going to end up with one for everything. I talked about this yesterday. That's what I do every time. I have like the most extensive locker setup. I need titanium and a coral sample. So basically I just need more titanium and copper. Essentially. And I need to go get the moonpool fragments. Where's my sea moth? I know the moonpool fragments are here. Yeah, the lantern fruits are great. I know a lot of people prefer the bulbo trees, but they're not pretty. I think the lantern fruit are just so pretty. I'm looking for moonpool fragments. I have a feeling they're on this side. I think I've found them over here before. Also this wall over here. I don't know if you guys have ever... Oh, what is that? This wall over here, that wall, I'll go over there in a second, is so great for lithium, I think. And I think diamonds. I think you can get like the shale outcrops over here. And those have diamonds in them. This wall always has good stuff on it. But if you go too far, there is a Reaper. So we're gonna be careful. That's a power transmitter. You like those two, never the melons or the onions or whatever the white one's called. There's a potato of some kind. Yeah, the lantern fruit's so pretty. Especially, I think the one time I did build a Cyclops, I put lantern fruit in it and it was so pretty. See these can have diamonds in them. And gold, but I know they have diamonds. I don't want to drown. I'm going to keep my sea moth closed because I did drown yesterday. And I had to go get my sea moth back. But we all laughed about it in my Discord. It was really, really funny. because I had never used an air bladder before. Like, there's just some things in this game that I don't ever use. See, there's all kinds of stuff on this wall. And I had never used an air bladder before, and my chat was like, you should make one so you can get back to your sea moth faster. And I started it and didn't realize how far up it would shoot me, and I shot past my sea moth and drowned. And we all laughed about it, and it was really embarrassing. You only build the Cyclops for the shield generator right before finishing the game. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't use it. Like, I'll build it for what's necessary, but I don't use it because I think it's really annoying to drive. I've seen that the air bladder is broken in the second game. Yeah, that was really funny. Me shooting past my sea moth was pretty funny. I'm looking for moon pool fragments. That's really all I care about right now. Because I'm not worried about... Sorry. I'm not worried about a Cyclops right now. Oh my god. That actually scared me so bad. Where's my moon pool? I know they have them right here. That actually, like, made my heart jump. That really scared me. Clearly, my issue with the Cyclops is that I just can't drive. And I mean, I know that's true. I can't really drive all that well in real life. And I don't very often. I should probably repair this, huh? Yeah, I've seen that the air bladder in the second game throws you into the air. I have seen that. And those clips are really, really funny. If anyone sees a moon pool fragment that I don't see, please let me know. What is that? There's something right there. But I feel like it's... Try not to crash. I do have water in my pocket. This is a Cyclops piece, isn't it? But yeah, the clips of the air bladder throwing people into the air in the second game are so funny. And I've had a few people talking to me about the second game. I need to find people that are playing it. Oops. People that are playing it, because I would really like to play it with people. I just don't have any friends that play it. Come on. Where is my moon pool? It's typically, I know it's difficult, but it's not typically this difficult. Not in my experience. I feel like they're typically pretty obvious. I see eggs. I don't need eggs. Ugh, I'm seeing that. Is there a way for me to, like, I don't know how to, like, is there a way for me to, like, kick it? I don't know how it works. I can delete it. Can I? Can I delete it? Yep. Did I delete it? Yep. I got it. Yeah, no. I have a few mods on my TikTok live. I don't have any on here, though, so... Eventually, I will have to get some, but... I've only been streaming for a week. I don't have much of anything in terms of... Thank you. In terms of professional streaming. Where is my moon pool? I also feel like there's a Cyclops. I don't want the Cyclops yet. I want a moon pool. Alright. We're literally gonna get the whole Cyclops before... What is that? It's another power transmitter. I'm literally finding everything I don't need. Yeah, it's been really annoying on TikTok, because the few people I do have that are modding for me can't always be there, so I have to do a lot of the modding myself, like, while I'm live, and it's really annoying, especially because TikTok has a lot more, like, for lack of a better word, like, gross people that I have to block or mute, so it is really annoying. But it's fun. I've been having fun going live on both. Harder for people to be there if you only stream an hour or so at a time. Yeah, no, I get that. And I do have, like, a weird schedule right now, especially on TikTok. Like, on here, it's been every day at the same time. I'm trying not to go into the bulb zone, because I don't think they're in the bulb zone. I think they're over here. Is that a Reaper? What is that noise? That sounded like a Reaper. Did it not? Didn't sound like one of you guys. It sounded like a Reaper. I saw... Am I not hearing a Reaper? Is that not a Reaper? Am I too far? I'm about to freak out, y'all. It doesn't sound like a horn, but it doesn't sound like a bone shark either. I don't know. I know if you go too far to one side of the mushroom forest, there is a Reaper. I think it's if you go too close to the Aurora side. Well, it sounds like it's like far away. Maybe it was a bone shark. I don't know. Well, hopefully it was just a bone shark. Because I don't like the Reapers. I swear there's no moonpool fragments here. I found one. But I haven't seen any more. I have not seen any more. And that's really annoying. And I don't remember where else moonpool fragments can be. I probably should have looked that up before stream. I know there's one at the outer edge of the mushroom forest. The mushroom forest I'm in, or the other one. Because we can go try to... I don't remember exactly... Oh, what is this? This is Cyclops again, isn't it? Looks like a Cyclops fragment. Yep. But it looks like we're gonna have the Cyclops before we have a freaking moon pool. Alright, here's where my base is. I need to make a beacon too, but I can't make a fabricator yet because I need to go get some stuff from over closer to my life pod. And I don't want to crash in here. I'm trying to like... Is this a moon pool? Please tell me this is a moon pool fragment. It's a modification station. I need that too, so I can't be mad, but I need a moon pool. I hate having a base without a moon pool. And it's gonna be so annoying to look through like every little tiny spot of this mushroom forest. I'm back by this wall again. Nope. I thought I saw something, but I didn't. There's nothing here. You're not sure which one. Yeah, the mushroom forests get confusing. Like I see people list that something's in a mushroom forest, but not which one. Alright. I don't know. I guess I'll go back up here and at least get the stuff to make a fabricator. And I don't think it was very hard to get a... What is that? What is that? What is that? I just saw something. Right here. Am I blind? What was that? It's a modification station. Alright. Northeastern one is by the Aurora. Northwestern one is by the Blood Kelp. Okay, that's good to know. Because I know they serve different purposes. Alright, I'm gonna go... Wait, I just saw... Yeah, I was gonna go see what was in here. If there's anything in there. Yep. Laser cutter. Wait, hold on. There we go. Oh, I thought I already scanned one. What did I scan earlier? Alright, I'm gonna get... The northeastern one doesn't have a Reaper. The Reaper is right on the border of the other one. Okay, yeah, I try to stay... Oh, we haven't been here. Have we been here yet? This is the one that the coordinates are corrupted. Yeah, I don't think... I didn't come here yet. Okay.
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger. Where are the rescue teams?
Oh my gosh.
Aurora didn't make it.
Oof. Is there anything else here?
You were gone so long. I thought you drowned.
What is
Put
that?
the flare down.
I don't want that.
Going to try and attract someone's attention. That's not a distress
Alright.
flare.
Where? Whoa,
Stop
there we
waving
go.
it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
That is so tragic.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright. The mushroom forest and Rex are the best place for moonpool fragments. That's what I have seen, is the mushroom forest, but last time I played, that mushroom forest that I was just in had all, like, I got every moonpool fragment I needed. So I'm a little concerned. Where's my life pod? I'm a little concerned that I found one. I know there's a wreck in one of the kelp forests up here. Maybe if I can find that, we can check that wreck, but I'm not sure which wrecks have... What is that? Why is this so dark? Why does it look like that? Oh, are they randomized? That's really annoying. But I swear, the last time I played, I found every single moonpool fragment I needed in that mushroom forest. So the fact that there's like none there right now is really annoying. And really tragic. It's like they know I'm streaming for the first time ever and am gonna be sad. Certain fragments are always in the same place and certain ones aren't. Yeah, I think I've heard that. So I guess I'll just make, this is what I came over here for. I guess we'll just make everything else I needed for my base. I think I only needed one of those, but maybe I think I had a radio message, so we'll go see if there's another radio message, and then I'll go put a fabricator in my, my little base.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former. That only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Where's my Seamoth? Did I park it way too close? Yeah. Alright, other than that, I think I needed titanium, which I just haven't been picking up. Maybe, wait, where am I in relation to the Aurora? It's behind me. Alright, there's a kelp forest over here, I think, ish. That I think has a wreck in it, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm gonna pick these up as I go because I know that's needed in like everything you need for building a base. Is titanium. I also need water. I think, did I find copper ever? Nope, that's all gold. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. Because I think I needed copper to make a radio. Oh, don't crash. I think I needed copper to make a radio. It's so dark. I can never tell where I am when it's so dark. I don't know if it's this mushroom forest or what, but there is one with like a pretty big wreck. Is there anything in here? No. But I don't think it's one of like the marked wrecks. I think it's just a like you randomly stumble upon it. And I do get scared when it's dark because I'm typically pretty good about maneuvering around reapers, but I can't see anything. And I feel like it looks like it's easier to see on the Twitch screen. It is dark on my screen. But maybe between now and tomorrow's stream, I'll do some just general resource collecting. Oh my gosh, let's go do that really fast. Okay, now I gotta figure out where my base was. Where's the Aurora? It's over here-ish. Maybe I'll do some like general resource collecting off stream because I know it's kind of boring and annoying. My base is over here. I don't think there's moonful fragments there. There's other stuff there, so I will go back there, but maybe I'll do some resource collecting off stream so that we can just actually play next time. Twitch is recording the stream before broadcasting, and the black areas have less bitrate. Oh, okay. I see. I see what you mean. Alright, let's see if I grabbed what I needed for at least a fabricator.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't remember. I did. Okay, good. The depth of the black areas get lost in the result. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's harder to see on like my screen. I have two monitors. I feel like on my monitor it's harder to see. Alright, I do need water before I die of something stupid again. Which is what happened last time. I died of not having water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
YouTube has a similar thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Oh, see, the trees are so pretty. I love these trees. They're so nice. Alright, at least we got a base. I also made a beacon. I need to go put it outside. I need to put it in my hot bar.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, I get it. I don't need the air bladder anymore. I'll put it here. Go put it outside. Yeah, I do. My two monitors are different, which actually, funnily enough, the one I'm looking at is technically supposed to be the nicer of the two. So, I don't know. What should I name my base, guys? Someone tell me. I typically name it something like mushroom base, because I'd never end up making like another mushroom base. So that's what I'm gonna call it, so I don't drown. And then if you guys want it to be called something different, just let me know, and I'll go fix it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm just glad I got a base built today at all. Is there anything else I can put in here really quickly? I never ended up finding any copper. Man, I wish I found the moon pool. That's so annoying. Maybe I should get a bulbo tree in here too. I know they are good for water. I thought I saw another one. It's around this side. Where was it? Oh my gosh, I'm like, stop. I'm in the tree. I swear it was around the other side. There we go. Alright, we will eat these.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then maybe next stream I'll go to the other island, because the sunbeams probably, that's coming up soon. I know I just got the notification about they're scanning for somewhere to park or something. So that'll probably happen soon. And then I'll go to that island, because that island has the bulbo trees, and I'll plant some in here for water. So that I don't have to worry about food and water anymore, because it's really annoying. But I don't know if there's anything else I can do right now. If I don't have a moon pool. What's it called? I almost called it a sea moth. I meant the sunbeam isn't here yet. And even if it was, that's still 40 minutes. A 40-minute countdown. And maybe between now and then I'll also do a little research about finding the moon pool. If there's any tips to find it easier. But maybe it's just a bad spawn. Have I played Subnautica 2? I did a little bit. If you go, I guess it's probably not on my Twitch anymore, because I think those expire, the VODs. But if you go on my YouTube, I have my like first look at Subnautica 2 is on my YouTube, and then also the VODs. Terrible at driving. The VODs from yesterday and actually the past 2 days. I don't need that. What is this? The VODs from the past. I just hit myself with my sea moth. All the VODs are on YouTube of my first look at Subnautica 2 and all of the parts for this playthrough are going to be on there too. One way to find is by building a scanner room with a 4 range extension. Isn't that like... I mean, you have to build one, which probably isn't very hard, but I don't know how hard it is to get like the extensions. Is there a hole in that tree? I've never seen a hole in any of the trees. I mean, there's clearly areas here that I haven't explored yet because I just found new stuff. But it's like, it's really annoying. What is that? It's all Cyclops stuff. Oh, please tell me it only needs 2. Please, 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 please. Yes!
New blueprint acquired.
I knew it couldn't be that hard. I know. The hardest part for you is getting the magnetite. Isn't that just down in the jelly shroom cave? I mean, you have to look for it, but... I'm gonna break this thing. Alright. Let's see what it takes to build a moon pool. I've gotta stop. I'm so bad. This is why I don't build a Cyclops. I can't drive this thing. But yeah, I'll build a moon pool really fast. But yeah, I am probably going to get off here in a second just because I know I'm restricted to the hour because I do have a baby. I don't know if you guys knew about that. And she's asleep. And she sleeps about an hour. Yeah, the Jelly Shroom Cave always has magnetite. I've never had an issue finding magnetite down there. How far did I get in the second game? Not super far. I think I played maybe 4 hours, which I don't know what that equals in gameplay, but I think I played for 4 hours. Okay, let's see what it takes to build a moon pool. Oops. Alright, I will collect a bunch of titanium, and the first thing we will do next stream is build a moon pool and all that. So, and my baby's waking up right now. Perfect timing. But thank you guys so much for being here, and I will talk to you guys soon. Oh. Alright. There we go.